Welcome everybody. Today we're going to take a look how growth dice works. So this is a growth dice showcase video and a tutorial how to use the growth dice, because there's a difference if you play random dice defense and if you play random dice wars. Growth dice is not the same as in random dice defense. In random dice defense, the growth dice takes like 15 seconds to get, or 10-11 seconds to get to the next class dice count. And the growth dice does some damage, and when you power it up, it does nothing. But for random dice wars, the rules are different. So first of all, the growth dice takes around 20.6 seconds. I think it's 21 seconds. Okay. When you got it, it's 20.8 seconds. With each clutch up, it goes down by 0.2 seconds. The growth dice does not appear on the field. So the growth dice, compared to random dice defense, it does no damage. If you power it up, you see, I press the power up button, it does something. It reduces the cooldown time by 0.4 seconds. So you can power up a dice from to level 6. So it's 5 power up. So 5 times 4 is 20. So 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds you can reduce by powering up the growth dice. So we are going to play the growth dice in, how you call it? But I'm going to change the spell. And we're going to use the growth dice once in PvP. Actually, let's play both 2v2. So we're going to play with once with commando dice and once with another dice. So I don't think we can class up anything. And so first we're going to play this deck. Actually, I'm not going to play slime. I'm going to play something else. So let's play sub element. Yeah. Let's see how things go. Because depending on a deck you play the growth dice differently. First, we're going to play the easy, simple way. I chose the not commando dice, because if you use commando dice, the way you play with growth can be different. You're going to say, how does commando dice affect the growth? It's not about the growth itself, it's about the joker. Most of the time you want to copy with joker growth. But in some situations, you don't copy with joker the growth. You prefer to copy other things instead, like the commando dice, to have the commando beneficial. Sometimes you just copy other dice with joker. I know I said it's growth, but it's about the growth, how you play it with growth. Most of the time when you got the joker growth dice, you have the joker dice because you played this event, unless you're not class 20 yet, dice level 20 yet, and you don't have the joker dice. Joker dice. And in the game, in PvP, I would say don't power up the growth dice. I mean, in PvP, it's about the damage. You can power up the growth dice when it's like close to the end. Yeah, I won't really recommend power up. You don't have that much time. It's in PvP, I wouldn't recommend really powering up. It can make a difference, but that's 0.4 seconds. I mean, if your opponent plays the knights here, you'll see you have 2 seconds advantage. But else in 2v2, I would say you can power up. You can take your time. Because in 2v2, how you play your battles in 1v1 and 2v2 are totally different. I think my win rate in 2v2 is pretty much high. It's not with this deck, it's with the other deck, with my PvP deck. You can play with your PvP deck in 2v2. I think we are going to do just one battle. Come on, how long does it take to get one match? Sometimes it can be annoying. Maybe not many players in the higher ranks play 2v2. They are focused on the battle pass, so they rather play PvP. And we know this game does not have lots of player like random dice defense. It has less player base, so this game queue takes longer. So that comes with my idea. I think I'll talk about it in another video as well. What random dice or 111% can do, yeah, to make this game a little bit better. Just a little bit better, okay? So none of them are playing growth, just me. Just me. Okay. But I'm sure they have all growth, but they're not playing it. So right now we got multiple growths. what you should never do, I think, maybe I just should mention, you should never merge a growth with another growth. No, unless it's like worst case scenario. Another thing you can do supplement and growth, so it has the normal. We lose the Joker nerf. You can copy with supplement. Where you can supplement up the Joker, so you can copy with Joker the growth, so it won't have the Joker weakness. When the growth is already lying down longer on the field, you shouldn't copy with supplement the Joker and then going to merge. That doesn't make really much sense to me. Right now we got what I also like to do with supplement element. I know it's a growth video, but I like to copy the sub elements and then bring everything one dot higher. So right now the Joker, I'm waiting for another growth. Now we got the Thunder Spell. You see how effective the Thunder Spell is. Everything gone on the opponent's side. And if we had faster units, we could have attacked them directly. Angry me, okay. Actually, I was trying to do more meteor damage, but it's not the case, I guess. And normally, how am I playing? Normally, I would go for the SP right away. Okay, let's go for the SP. I know he's playing meteor, but let's go SP all the way till we do something else. We can use our spells. Yeah, spell soon. I think I need to calculate how much SP you get per round. But you see the meteor, they actually nerfed it and it doesn't really do much. Or he's not powering up his meteor. I saw once when we finished battles. When we finish the battles, we can see the battle results and see what they did with their battlefield. That's what you also can do to analyze why your opponent won. You can analyze the battlefield and adapt it for your next matchup. Okay, now we powered everything. And also when you use the spell, try to use the spell, I know it's about the growth of this video, but it's just an additional information. Try to use the spell at the beginning of this, like this now. Perfect time, everything's gone. Now we can attack them directly again and get the second Guardian. Who was the first Guardian? I didn't saw him, it just vanished like very fast. I can't remember. I can't remember the Guardian of the opponent, what they had. I think they had the MK11? In my opinion, MK11 is the worst Guardian. Some might think Andromeda, but Andromeda is much better than MK11, in my opinion. And now my opponent does not have really anything. Yeah. I think it's almost game over. I don't think he has powered up his meteor dice. Yeah, I don't think he did. But the growth dice, like I said, don't merge them unless it's a very, very emergency situation, like the knight changed the battlefield and you kind of need the space to come back because the opponents will take time and destroy you. That's the only situation. Or when you're about to die and you really need to merge to get the commando dice or something. Only emergencies you should. But in general, you shouldn't be merging the growth dice. You can copy with growth dice. Joker with growth dice. You can use supplement. I think there should be a separate video with sub element. Then growth dice. Power up growth dice in 2v2. Right now you saw we didn't really need it. But you can use it even in negate mode. There, like in games with longer runs, you can use the power up for the growth. For PvP, I really recommend power up your growth dice. Maybe in future things might change. We gain some dice that give us SP. We don't have any dice that give us any SP right now in the game. The only thing that give us additional SP are the spell passively. So that's it about the growth video. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Anyway, that's the video. And also one more thing. You can play the growth dice if you don't have Joker. That's it. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.